The way I set up attack speed, which is driven by our RPG attributes, is this like it depends on agility. Like it is my primary attributes in the default project. It is dexterity. I changed it to agility to suit my case. So first we need to define it if it is not in your statistics component of the character, and also for AI if you want it to also be affected by agility, the attack speed especially. Then go to project settings. Ascent RPG Ascent RPG system, then the attribute generation config. This will be in your plugins folder. I would advise you to copy it to your game project and use that. So let's open it up. So here you have to go to the primary attributes, agility or dexterity or whatever your attack speed is going to depend on. Go there and then add an influenced parameter, like click on add on influenced parameter. So here, first we need to define the target parameter and call it attributes attack speed, or you can call it whatever you want. And then you have to define a curve, which is quite simple. Like you can either duplicate an existing curve or just create a scratch. And here I've mapped it for agility to attack speed. So in my case, the minimum attack speed is 150 and the maximum is 1500. And the maximum agility is 300 for my game. So it goes from 150 to 1500. Now, once that is done, go to your action, override get play rate, and then I've just created a very simple function. I can show you that. So here you're fetching the ARS statistic component from the character and checking if it is valid. Then we get the current attribute value and we are passing the attribute tag here. And then we are doing a map arranged clamp. So it is quite simple actually. So let's go back to the action katana combo, and here what the clamp actually does, it in range A is the minimum attack speed and max attack speed. It creates a clamped range. So the minimum attack speed in my case was 150 and the max attack speed was 1500. So whatever it lies between, it will clamp it and it will create a version from like 0 to 1, and then it will range it out. The out range is the min rate and the max rate. Now min rate is the minimum play rate for this particular animation montage, or the which is attached to this action. It is because because it will depend on your animations, right? So for in my case, the katana combos animations, the minimum rate which I could go was 0.75 without it looking weird. So 0.75 was minimum for me, and the max which I could go was 1.5. And it is in this particular action. For example, in archery action, I set it to 1 as a min rate and max as this 2. It will completely depend on your animation montages. So that's it. That's all it's going to do. It's going to clamp based on your attribute, and you can set the min and max rate for the play rate. So let's test it out. For example, here in my statistics component, I have agility 20, and for the AI character, also the agility is 20. So it is going to be a slower attack speed. Let's see how it looks. There's the Okay, this looks like this. Now, if I bump it up to, let's say, 200, that is going to be a lot. Also for the AI character, so that he can keep up. And if you remember, 200 is around, I think, what, like 1000 in attack speed. That is going to be, but it should not be weird, actually. Let's see how it should be. All right. So that's how quickly and scalably you can actually set up attack speed.